Mic check, mic check. All right, we're good. I'm not doing a starting screen. We're just going for it. Hello, everyone, if anybody's here. And let's just get to it. I think that's the most important thing today. Getting after it. I'm really excited about this, so... And I'm also a little late. It's 10:40. I need to get my shit together.
She's not your type of girl, yeah. She's gonna break. She dies to talk to you, yeah. She's not your type of girl, yeah. She's gonna break. She's gonna
What's going on? Happy Monday. Dawn Marie Fabs. My eyes are still I had a terrible sleep. Funky, what's going on? Hey guys. What's happening? It's Monday. How was Noizu? My mic is on. Let me see. Let me check. Yeah, I got audio on my laptop. Now we have a cool echo going on. You can hear music only. What? Really? Can anyone else hear my voice? You hear me? Okay. Refresh, Funky, refresh.
She's not your type of girl, yeah. She's gonna break.
No worries, Funky, no worries. I think the bass line actually needs to have less highs. So so after I'm at the most there, it might be liking this. Good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, this is this was one that we started last time, and I'm really liking it, but I'm kind of out of it this morning, so it's going to take me a bit to really get going. But I'd like to finish this today. At least get it to a point where I can export it, you know? Okay, so this needs to be louder. So which that's the first bass, I think. It's a Viasco. This one's cool. I think I might actually have to. Let me see here. Yeah, that's not going to do it. That's probably the one we want. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. So. balance, free filter. Here it is, bass. So this is the high pass.
Break your heart. She's gonna.
That's a BPM 126. Yeah, I think it's good that it's fast. This goes here. Where was he playing at? Okay, so let's see. This low voice is not doing it. Believe this color is more than they're on the American feather. Oh, nice. Oh, I need a reverse crash here. And we should probably put this in. This should be here. It's actually only 2. What's going on, Pat J Music? What's happening?
She's gonna break your heart. She's gonna
This should actually be here.
break your heart. She's gonna.
There we go. That's it. Number 40 on Billboard Tag over. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Aliens is dubstep, right? Hey, Angel, how's it going?
Break your heart. She's gonna.
Okay, perfect. Splice. It's Monday. I haven't really been on my computer all weekend because it was Kyle's birthday. We were out and about. We were doing a lot of walks and nature stuff and picking up food, and it was great.
Crashing.
I actually really like that. Fit to tempo. Second BPM. 32. Let's bring this over. Alright, normalize. Reverse. Let's do this. Atlanta loves dub some rhythm, it seems. Yeah. We show the dub part of this song from Saturday at one point. Well, I can play it. I didn't. Yeah. Let me do this. I can show you the wave, that's it. I can't reveal where it's from yet. Till I know more about it. There we go. So let me just change the title. This is the wave. sounds really cool. Carnage KTM. What's that one? I'm going to be honest. I don't usually give my opinion on other artists. I try not to as much as possible. Because I kind of like to try and stay neutral, but... Okay, let me mute my audio so that I don't get flagged here. What? I mean, I hate this, obviously. I think that this is terrible for dance music. And this is, yeah, like basically trying to monetize the negative parts of the scene. And this should not be done. I'm fine with like throwing like a single random Rev reference for fun, but this is like... This is brutal. I'm surprised that Ultra released this, actually. But, yeah. This is... I could see it working live, for sure. Yeah, that's not what we want to be promoting for electronic music. I think that's... Yeah. There it is. Okay. Like, you could put any vocal in there. Why that? Okay. It kind of reminds me of the... Hey, what's going on, Morningstar? It kind of reminds me of when Cedric Gervais did Molly. Like, can someone help me find Molly or whatever? I felt like that song was more tastefully done. But maybe I'm just being bitter. I don't know. Alright, let's make some bass lines. Did you guys like my stream title today? I'm trying to be edgy with my stream titles. Hey, Last Bar, what's up? Okay, so far... I think I will actually put a little build snare in there. Let's see. Hey, thanks for that, Last Bar. Twitch Prime. Hell yeah. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Ah. There we go. Alright. Anything bass, dark, deep used to work really. Yeah, wubs, yeah. Bass is, yeah, wait, wubs are bass. Got time later. Nah, no worries. Thanks for stopping by, Funky. Oh wait, this is gonna... Do, 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 do. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. Hey, Future! The 5 months. Hell yeah. Hey, nice test. Thanks. Glad you liked it. It was pretty awesome that Richard hit his goal too. That was awesome. I need to not make sure I don't fuck this up, so let me do this. Okay, let's go. Make unique. Do, 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 do. That's where it should be. So we'll go like this. Bassline is synth, yeah. It's a synth. I'll show it after. Actually, I think I gave it away. There we go. It could be too much movement, but that's fine. I can always just change it. Yeah, I think that works. Might need to go like this though. Yeah. We'll see. Let's try it. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that's better. It's more developed. Yeah, that's good. Just want movement, you know? Thanks. What's going on, freaky little elf? Good time to show up? It is. Very much is. Massive baseline, thank you. That's the goal. This should be... Okay, so I'm thinking this harmonic needs to have this de-automated. So reset. Yeah, I can, yeah. 1 second. There's harmonic bass. This is going to be important at some point. I don't know when, but this needs to be on there. Maybe it needs to go here. That's pretty good. And dare we... That's the wrong button. Let's go calculate from the slide, but I think it's gone. Now maybe it's EQ'd a bit too. Not much, but... Ooh. I can just upload it too if you want in future. I don't know how that's not working. I think... Maybe I made an error. Let me see. It's the right one, but... interesting. Let's sort of adjust it. That's pretty good. There. That's good. And why does this have different... It almost sounds like it has different... Okay. Okay, let's show you guys the bass. Okay, here's the kick. Remember I have SonarWorks on too. It's actually barely EQ'd. It's shortened though as well. Should be anyways. So should take SonarWorks off. It sounds like this. So that's what it actually sounds like. And then bassline. So bassline is, someone wants to say the EQ. So here's the bassline with nothing. We got some saws going on. And then it's just an LFO filter. 24. So it's pretty sharp. Low res, and then a little bit of tube, and then let's see, there's the EQ one. Nope, I guess it's this one. No, that's not possible. Oh, it's off. So here's the EQ one, sausage fattener just for a little bit of distortion, and then a Saturn. And then we're into the bass, which is took down some of those highs. There's a high pass filter, which is nothing right now, and then two side chains. One side chain, P controller side chain on the main kick, and then a Nick Romero kickstart side chain. You really only need one, but I put on two. Pretty good. And then this is the other one, which should be basically the same thing. Bass 2. Yeah, bass 2. Very similar. And the processing is probably the same-ish. Where is it? What am I doing? There it is. I'd probably just crank this more, honestly. They're basically the same thing. Alright, so let me play it all together. Something's fucked up. Something broke in this process. What the fuck? That's not supposed to sound like that.
Break your heart. She's gonna.
What the fuck happened? What did I break? I broke something. Is it one of these? I'm so confused. Oh. It's not on the sidechain stuff with the mouse.
She's gonna.
Is that FL? No, that's not why I broke. I accidentally turned off the effects chain. Or are you sad that it's FL because you work in a different program?
She's gonna.
Hey, Belf, what's going on?
She's gonna.
All right, so we have the harmony is actually dealt with now, so I can just bring this in and then. Nice raising it 2 motions. Hey, that's awesome. Hell yeah. Straight into Bitcoin. Stream description is great, thank you. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to draw attention. I'm trying to make jokes to be entertaining. Oh, people are using FL Mobile to make serious music. Yeah, it's full FL. If you have an iPad, you can load synths and shit. I'm pretty sure. It's full-blown FL. I need some dope. See, for whenever you have that. What's going on, Lavos? Whenever you have a high string and high passed percussion, like, you know something's going down. You need to have some lit crashes, right, to go with it. It's just that you just have to do it, you know?
She dies to talk to you. Yeah. She's not your type of girl. Yeah. She's gonna break.
It needs more lean. Yeah, no. That's the thing is, you know, in an effort, we shouldn't be putting those things in songs, really. It was always a placeholder vocal. There's no way I would have released that. It would have had to be just the thickest beat ever. There's just no way. There's no way.
She dies to talk to. She dies to. She dies to talk to you. Yeah. She's not your type of girl. She's gonna break, yeah.
My concern is it's too dry, and I don't know how to make it wetter. I almost need, oh, you know what I should do? Okay, sorry, I'm going in like very different, odd patterns here. This should just go over here for now, and we'll go into this. Yeah, we should put this here. And then this goes here. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do this.
She dies to talk to you. Yeah.
Or we try. I just don't overdo it. I'm just gonna be messing about here for a minute. Let's do. Let's take this totally out of it, and let's bring this full-blown Reese riff into it. And this may not work, but I have to try.
She dies to talk to you. Yeah. She's not your type of girl. Yeah. She's gonna break.
And then we just play off that.
She dies to talk to you. Yeah.
Just as a for sound, grab an audio whenever you sit at night and use it as. Oh, speaking of which. Okay. Check this out. Hide screen. Okay. So yesterday I went here. Let's see if you guys can see that. Going closer. Okay. Gotta go to the, it's opposite, right? Yeah. I went down to the ocean. Okay. Guess what I recorded? Guess what I fucking recorded? We got it, you guys. You hear the birds too. Someone put that in a song. I think there's a section where. So yeah, it's gonna be great for one of those chill records. It's perfect.
She dies to talk to you. Yeah. She's not your type of girl. Yeah.
This is really cool.
Yeah. She's gonna break.
I'm concerned that I'm overusing the drop sound, but we just go into a. We go into a. How do I get into that?
Not your type of girl. Yeah.
Oh, you guys can't see this. Oh man, sorry to hear that, Funky.
Yeah. She's gonna break. She dies to talk to you. Yeah. She's not your type of girl. Yeah.
I don't think we go into it. I don't think it works. I think we go into the Reese. It pains me to say it.
She dies to talk to you. Yeah. She's not your type of girl. Yeah. She's gonna break. Yeah. She's gonna break.
And then we go.
Break your heart. She's gonna.
This is the wrong place.
She's gonna break. She's gonna break. Yeah. She's gonna break your heart.
And then we repeat that for the build.
She's gonna break.
Hi friend, what are you sending me this weekend for my birthday? Oh, good vibes. I don't know. Happy birthday. Smoked, drank, and got a hookah and saw friends I haven't seen since. That's awesome. Atlanta was Ragers. Hell yeah. Celebrating starts today, continues until Sunday. It's how I do. Oh boy, that's a big week. Oh man. Unreal.
She's gonna break, yeah. She's gonna break your heart.
This goes here. And we should probably get some of this shit going here.
She's gonna break, yeah.
Yeah. Keep going.
She's gonna break, yeah. She's gonna break.
Hey, Big T, what's going on? Okay, we can start now. What's going on, Love Tio?
She's gonna. She dies to talk to you. Yeah.
I mean, this song will be ready for Saturday. For sure.
She dies to talk to you. Yeah. She's not your type of girl. Yeah. She's gonna break, yeah. She's gonna break your heart.
Oh, we gotta repeat that.
She's gonna break your heart.
And then we go heart, 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 heart. What? Maybe we do your heart, your heart? Could be too busy. We have to. What was he? Verb it up. Verb it up.
She dies to talk to you. Yeah. She's not your type of girl. Yeah.
And then we go build. Where's the build? Here. Okay. So let me just do this. And this. And then we'll go like this. I think this is the easiest. There. All right.
Your heart, 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 your heart,
Alright, so let's delete this. So I want the second drop to be more, I don't know, harmonic, I want to say. Let's do this. So the harmonic needs to be louder and it's coming right away. This is the wrong bass entirely. So that goes there. And then
Your heart.
so how do we do this? Do we do I don't think we do a fake drop or anything. I think we just full on.
Your heart.
Yeah, I think we just go straight into it. That's the easiest.
Your heart. She's gonna.
Oh, it's this. Yeah. So it should actually be filtered. This. So I should have an LP in here. There it is. So I'll see if this isn't even. Oh, it is linked. Okay, so here's the valve. Okay, perfect. So this should actually come in like this. And then here, this should be cut off. Something like that. And I believe this is also the, we go to dry. So.
She's gonna.
Should actually go here. I think it's okay. It's a good start. I need more layers. All right. Ooh. That's the one. Let's put it here. Compress. Yeah, that's good. Bring this down. We'll do this. Can I do it this way? Yeah. I almost want it to be... Like, does this work over the drop? Is almost what I'm thinking. Almost, you know? It almost does. Hey, what's going on, Giovanni? Happy Monday. We are making it happen today. Like, if this was like this... It totally works. Okay. She's not the type of girl, yeah. So here the harmony needs to be way stronger. So let's just experiment. So, okay, it doesn't have to go up much, so let's just do this. We'll balance it so that we can bring it up for the second half. Although technically, if we're doing this, it needs to start lower. So we'll start at 50%. And then we'll bring it up. So here, it doesn't work at all. Good. And then this can go up, I don't know, 20% is fine. I accept this. I think a mix will do it. I think a mix will get it there, but I don't want to rely on that.
She's gonna
About house, I'll fuck these, so I gotta restart the project. Either way. Come on, D-leg. D-leg. There we go. Save. Reboot. Just want to be careful. Don't want to lose it. Good stuff. Looks like it's kind of... I mean, it's not raining today. I don't think. So, that's good. Loading. There it is. Good.
She's gonna.
Yeah, it's good. It's fine. It's a little boomy, but it's fine. I think the mix can sort all that out.
She's gonna.
Can see in the chat that it's Monday. Yeah.
She's gonna. She's gonna.
Time to make some vocal textures. Yes, I need some. No. No. Wouldn't that be so easy? I should definitely do that more often though with chat. I should be like, hey guys, send me some shit, and I'll put all the pieces together, you know? Be like working on viewers' tracks, you know? Where am I going here? Projects. Your heart repeats. Oh no. I made an error. That's what we need. Oh man. Error after error. There we go. Oh my god. There we go. Get a Mac. Ugh. How dare you? No, Macs are bad. Especially for music production. If you do, I can send you some. Macs are bad because they're just more expensive for the same power. And you can't get those funky little plugins that are for free. I do have a Mac laptop though. Honestly, my problem with Mac is they're just under fucking powered. Like when I got my MacBook Pro brand new, and sure you're comparing to a desktop so it's cheaper, blah 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 blah, but my brand new like top of the line MacBook Pro was like $5,000 or $4,000 when I got it. I think it's it's old now. What is it about this Mac? Late 2013. Right? And obviously it still works and you can't compare it then. But back then, my brand new MacBook Pro was slower than my like 3-year-old PC. And it was twice the price. So, you know. I liked Windows, like Windows 7 wasn't bad, XP wasn't bad, Windows 10 is not bad. You know, the nice thing about Macs is everything's in its own ecosystem. So typically it's more stable, like typically things work. The downside is everything's in its own ecosystem. So you can't upgrade them, you can't fuck with them, you can't do any under the hood stuff as easily. Yeah. But they're just underpowered. So like if you're rendering videos, if you're doing any kind of workstation stuff, they're just slow comparatively. So they're more optimized, but they're still underpowered. If you could customize a Mac properly, you would lose the part that makes it work together nicely, but you would at least have power. What type of power is good? For music production, you need processing speed. I don't know about the new Macs. New Macs are probably fast, but the new Macs are probably fast, but for strictly for audio production, you need high processing core speed. Single core, high processing speed is the best. And then obviously for gaming, like I like gaming too, so Macs just, yeah, they're not there. I honestly, there's no benchmark that I'm aware of that Mac wins in for anything. Workstation wise, as far as rendering video, as far as rendering things like that, like I don't know. Oh, why single core? It's actually a really stupid reason, and it's because in price they win. No, they're the most expensive. So you have your synth, right? And it just comes to, I guess, physics, but you have your synth, right? And this is where all the sound starts. So it has to process this first. And then it has to process the effects on the synth, right? The EQ and the overdrive or whatever you have, all of your effects. The reason why it can't multi-core process this specific task is because they have to be processed in sequential order. So you have to have the sound first to then modulate it, to then modulate it, to then modulate it. Multi-core processing is great for, it's a serial problem of sorts because it applies all exactly. So if you have a bunch of effect stacks on a synth, you can't render these at the same time because you don't have the signal yet to render. You can render multiple channels at the same time, but that individual stream of processing has to be done sequentially. I don't know how else you could do it. It would have to predict what it's getting. Like, I don't know. There's no way to do it. Oh, that's fine. So each entire track can be processed in parallel until the final master, right? So you can process each individual one in parallel, like any individual series of sequences you can process. But once you get to the master, you need to then sum that together. So if you have slow cores, but a lot of them, it's useless-ish. Because you're trying to render, like if you want to drop 3 serums into an isotope or 5 serums into an isotope, you need core clock to get that. Because they're all going in the same processing chain. If you want to run like 70 serums that go nowhere, then yeah, you want a ton of cores. Hey, Imaginary, what's going on? What's going on, Dispo Nicolas? It's always hard to pronounce new names. Or names that I don't see as often. I don't mean that in a slight or anything. So yeah, core clock is king. I mean, let's look at performance CPU chart. Like, where's the CPU benchmarks? Let's see what things are benchmarking at right now, and this is why it's misleading. So if you go high end, okay, so the Ryzen Threadripper, blah, 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 is a whopping 88K CPU mark speed, right? Like, this is mass fucking insane. This is probably a 60, what is this, a 60 core or something stupid? We're actually going to look this up because someone was asking about building a... Oh yeah, 64 cores, right? So, hey, ask them what's going on. So this is amazing. Obviously, 64 cores that can turbo to 4.2 is fucking insane. Like, if you want to render a video or whatever, that's incredible. The good news is that everything is multi-core, so you don't really have to make the choice. Maybe you get the faster clock with 8 cores instead of a slightly lower. Yeah. It's turbo on 1 core, not all. Yeah, but it switches them instantaneously at like what speed you actually need at a time, right? So it's not like it only turbos 1, because once the task is complete, it'll swap to the next. This CPU in FL Studio, for example, like if you dropped whatever this is, $10,000 or whatever, on this fucking CPU, and you compared it to, I don't know, let's say, usually the Intel ones have higher clock rate, but like, I don't know, where does this thing go? This CPU, perfect. This random 14-core, 4.8 gigahertz CPU will dump this Ryzen in FL. It will dump it because it has a higher turbo clock. I got a Ryzen 5 6 core 36. It works for what I... Yeah. Now, to be clear, to get to when you need 4.6 gigahertz of fucking clock, I mean, let's just test it. Let's test it. So what do I have? Like, have you guys have seen my stream? I've never even come close to anything. And what am I at here? Okay, I'm sitting at 3.6 idle. That's actually another good point to mention. i5s you can crank to hilt. That's why. Okay, so I have this. The i7 7820X. So let's look this up. This is what I have. Okay, this is my CPU. Newegg. Okay, I don't know why it's $1,500 now. I did not pay that much for it. I think I paid $800. Okay, so it sits at 3.6 gigahertz, right? Which is really good. I mean, that's a great idle rate. So compared to this processor, or compared to the fastest processor in the world right now, you're sitting at 2.7. Okay, so just out of the gate on your everyday stock things, my processor is going to feel faster than the Ryzen, right? Anything that will require it to ramp. What does this go to? So mine goes to 4.3 gigahertz. So if you load my processor and this Ryzen into FL, it'll feel the same. The difference is you could load like, I don't know, 1,000 instances of FL with this thing, probably. It's ridiculous. So let's see. So we'll save. We'll go new. We'll boot up Task Manager. We'll go, let's boot up CPU ID here. We'll do the full thing. Long story short, I have 8 cores at 3.6. So let's see, CPU HD. All right, we can even see what our temperatures and share voltages. More details. And what's the other thing we're looking at? CPU Z. Okay, so let's boot all these up. Yeah, if you're sitting at 8.2, that's insane. So this is why i5s, you can make a sick... Oh, this is really weird. Look at this. It like wiggles around. I don't like that. Okay, so you can make a sick processing computer with... hey, Richard. We're going on a nerd dive here. Okay, so what am I sitting at? I'm sitting at roughly 4 basically all the time, it looks like. Okay, so do I have to reset these? How do I... It doesn't matter. All right, so let's boot up FL. And we'll do the first serum here. Let's go serum. Okay, we'll do we'll crank the unison on it just so it crashes quicker. All right, let's get note. We'll just do 1 note so it's consistent. All right, and we'll route this. I mean, it doesn't matter. We can just route it wherever. You know what? Let's route it to the master only, and then I'll bring the volume down this way. All right, so what are we at? If I loop this, let's window this. All right. Okay, good. So let's bring this volume down. All right, we saw a 2% increase in CPU. And it was actually from OBS, not FL Studio. There it is. Okay, so that literally did nothing. Like, we can't see any detectable. Okay, so let's add some more. We're just gonna keep adding them until it breaks. All right, there's actually a better way to do this, but I'm slow, so. All right, I think serum's the heaviest one. So it's probably the best one to do this with. Okay, with 2, it says we're using 7%. Okay, we're gonna have to really up our game here. We're gonna have to really, let's just go to 10. Because we're not even denting this thing. Remember, these are 16 unison on each, so it's 32. We're going ham here. All right. All right, let's try that. It's using 11% of my CPU. 11. Like we're not even in the conversation yet. So let's keep going. How much RAM do we have? We have 1.6 gigs of RAM of serums. All right. Let's just keep going. Yeah, I'll try that after actually. It could be parallel processing right now. That's exactly right. All right, we have 20. I think you're right. Okay. Oh, now we're at 18%. So that actually, we had a visual increase in CPU that time. Okay, so we can actually at least see it doing something, so that's good. Let's go to Antonio. Can't really see on the screen. Is it in the way? Is that better? We have 15 gigs used. Is any of this memory? FL's using 2.5 gigs of memory right now. Times by 5, yeah. So you can probably load 100 serums, no effects. So now let's route them to a channel. This should crash it. I would be very surprised if it didn't. Okay, so we'll do 2. There's 2. Okay, that didn't work, so let's load another one. 3. So we've hit 4.2 now on the clocks for some reason. Oh, here we go. We can see the CPU usage. No, it's using them all. It's using them all. Let's keep going. There's 4. Let's just. You know what? Let's just write them all. Okay, CPU 8 is at 60%. I think we just have to keep adding them. There's another way to really so the equivalent of adding more seriums would be to add more notes. Let's just go big. Let's just go real big. So each note is like 2% CPU. Holy shit. Okay, so let's do an actual chord here. And then we'll start copying this. Now we're getting to 30% CPU. Okay, let's keep going. I should have done this with a layer, but... $33? 30? Oh, we're hitting 40? Here we go. Okay. So as we can see... It's nearing 80. It's nearing it. We've hit 4.3 now. Oh man, we just gotta add more. I don't see any other way around this. It seems to be the only logical way to tell. All right, let's add 10 more. I have 32 gigs of RAM, so we can probably push this thing pretty fucking hard. My monitor's 27-inch, 1440p. 1440p helps a lot with fitting more synths and shit on the screen. Let's just load 40. We're just gonna load 40 of them. Okay, there's a way to add a layer, so it's not curved now. 27 is too small for a curve, I think. Okay, how do you add a new layer? Oh, we can just group them. Okay. Did that work? Oh, I see what it did. No, that didn't work. Does anyone remember how to add a layer? It'll save a lot of time. It's how we should actually be doing it, because then I can send to all of them at the same time. Fuck. Bear with me, guys.
But here I have 3 synths all playing the same pattern. Let's say I want to make this a layer. This will allow you to play all 3 sounds at once. There are 2 main ways of doing this. To do, and then type in layer in the search box in order to find it.
Okay, there it is. I got a good voice for this. L. Oh, it's a plugin. Shit the song. All dreads for the win, yeah. Yeah, so each one of these serums should use a synth. Exactly. Oh, what the fuck? What? How did A, B, C, D, F, G? Oh my god. Brace yourselves. Said children. What? There we go. Now we just go here. Good. Layer. Okay, we have 40 serums. Okay. All right. Okay. The stream will probably just shut off. It should blue screen my computer if we're doing this right. Okay, so I'm going to use my MIDI keyboard. Here we go. Here's a C. That's 15% CPU right there. There's 46. We're at 62. This is the number you guys are watching. This is the number we're watching, okay? All right, so everything is at 90% right there. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 fucking... That's 5 cents. Okay, now there's another factor we haven't included. We can increase our buffer by double. So if we have 40 serums at 16 unison on each, which is 32 sounds, that's 1,280 individual synth saw waves times 5 notes is 6,400 saw waves is what you're hearing when I play that. So that's pretty cool. So we'll start with that. Oh, hang on. That's middle C, right? Oof. So there's a really hard cutoff. So 4 is the number. That's insane. So I think to be clear, so when I say Macs suck, it's actually not true. Because, like, this is stupid. You would never use this. You would never ever need this. So to say that Macs are bad, even if they're half the power of PCs, you can still make anything with Macs, right? That being said, they're twice the price, so that's a different argument. But we have 40 serums at maximum, and we can still play a 4-note fucking chord, so I mean, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. So 1280 times 4. It's 5,120 saws. Now, what happens if we play this? Let's put some effects on it. This is when things should really explode. I mean, that's not even bad. Let's juice it. Let's juice it. I don't have that much oversampling on it. This is great. It's got a weird distortion on it. I don't know where it's coming from. Oh, it's starting to go. All right, let's go L2. I only have times 8. Yeah, it's just digital distortion. It's underruns. All right. It can't handle it. It's too much. There it is. So yeah, that's actually really good to know. That's really good to know. This is great. Thomas frying his CPU. You know what? Let's check our temperatures. So we hit 100% on 3 cores. Yeah, we went pretty high. 88 degrees. So we're fine. Like, it's actually completely fine. The thing is, if you're at 100% for your CPU and you're not even over 90 degrees, I mean, you're solid. You're sauce. And my CPU hit 86 as a net. That's fine. We're 40 degrees on the motherboard. We're cruising. I think mine shuts off around 100. Like, once you hit boiling temperature, if I was really cool, I'd have this water stream going through, and I'd have a little kettle, and it would just boil my water, heat my tea up, or whatever. I mean, 80 degrees is really warm, obviously, but they shouldn't be. You shouldn't be breaking things at 80. Also, this is really cool. Watch how quickly it cools off. So this is 60 degrees, right? Like, it fluctuates 20 degrees basically instantaneously, which is really cool too. Electricity. Yeah. There it is. So that's good. That's going to go on YouTube for sure. Liquid metal my CPU and saying that. Yeah, I can imagine. That'd be crazy. Yeah. Imagine you put, like, they have the nitrogen CPUs. Those would be crazy. And now we're just doing regular producing. Let's see if we can even notice it.
She's not your type of girl, yeah.
Barely.
She's gonna break.
That massive spike. Yeah, so practically you actually don't need that much processing power as long as you have reasonable RAM speeds and reasonable memory speeds, like disk speeds and stuff for 64-bit. I think it's... Yeah. Based on this, I think my computer will probably last a long time for producing. 124 Morse here. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's from Splice. It's the vocals from Splice. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's good. This is good. Oh, this is interesting. 4 meg on upload. Oh, I shouldn't show that stuff. 7 megabytes on upload. Wow. So streaming uses a lot. Maybe that's because it's 1440p, 60 frames. That could be why. Anyways, that was cool. I have not done that before. Sick. It worked. There it is. That was technical and great. And not even that technical. Alright, let's play the song.
She dies to talk to you, yeah. She's not your type of girl, yeah. She's gonna break.
Science.
Break.
Yeah.
Break, yeah. She's gonna break your heart. She's gonna
Did I strip all the verb?
She's not your type of girl, yeah. She's gonna break, yeah. She's gonna break
So I realized, big mood, thanks Martin, thank you. I realized that I had the delay and reverb off of the fucking vocals. So that's why they sounded so dry. Because they sounded like this. But then this is what they should have sounded like. They needed that glass.
She's gonna
I think I'm actually gonna copy this in this. So that makes more sense. Yeah, the sheen. Funky, let's do a bus tutorial. If you want to learn buses, let's talk about buses. All right, I'll get a visual for this. Hey, Swags, what's up? All right, so this is a bus tutorial. All right, let's talk about buses. So, what is a bus? A bus is simply a send. So, all right, so track, bus. I actually don't know why it's called a bus. So actually, let's start with the definition. Bus, musical. Oh, this could be some video or some stupid video. Oh, here we go. Okay, in audio engineering. Thank you for that 5 month Swags, by the way. Also, I should mention. Ableton does buses best. I mean, yeah, Ableton does buses well because it transports. That could actually be it. Okay, so here we go. In audio engineering, a bus, alternate spelling is buss, plural buses or buses, or busse, is a signal path which can be used to combine individual audio signal paths together. Okay, that's a really good definition, actually. It is used typically to group several individual audio tracks, which can then be manipulated as a group, like another track. This is actually a fantastic definition. So let's do a visual for this. So if I have, let's do big mode. We'll do wide 2. I mean, this might be easier to see. I'm not sure. All right, so here's our bus. So it'll be pink. It'll be pink, except. So if I have a track here, let's use, first of all, let me save this, save as, bus tutorial, because then I can actually do the processing. Good. All right, so we'll take our bass one, crazy bass thing. Where the fuck is it? What's it called? Crazy bass thing. So I'll take my first bass sound, I'm gonna link it to here. And I'm gonna call this bass sound 1. Sound 1. Okay, so if I were to take my bass sound and play it on its own, oops, yes, play it on its own, right? Yeah, it's literally groups, yeah. They literally described Ableton with half of that, yeah. Bus in Swedish is bus. Nice, right? So how is this good and how can this be used? Yeah, so you can just, in Ableton, you can collect them all and then it'll just show the one that they're all linked to, right? So there's other types of busing though, which I'll demonstrate with this example. And I'll try and use relevant things. So we'll start with the basics. The basics is you have a sound here, you have a sound here. Here's your second bass sound. And we want to route these to 1, right? We sum them. Okay, so when we play them, they now come out here. Right, so for lack of a better word, that is grouping, right? And then you can actually, I think you can hide these under. Actually, yeah, the groups in FL aren't as clean, but there we'd have a group, and then we can put separators. Doesn't matter. Okay, so that's busing. That is what a bus. So now you have these routed in, you can apply your effects to the bus, exactly. So on my bus I can now put, I don't know, my EQ. Let's say I want to make it more distorted. I'll add, I mean, there's so many different distortion plugins, we'll just use this one. Now, in this scenario, the only real advantage for grouping them is being able to control the volume individually, right? So I can control both of them with one knob. But let's say you had a different sound. So let's say you had one of these was an octave higher. Okay, they're kind of clashing a bit now. So it's better to have them in a bus like this because you might really like your bus settings for your overall track. Like you like the distortion on it or something. But you want to pull out some of the muddiness from... it can reduce plugins a bit. But yeah, instead of putting the plugins on each individual one, yes. But you guys always ask, oh, how is your music so clean or whatever? This is one big way is if I have these two octave basses. So here's the high one. You can hear there's a really boomy, subby kind of bottom on it. Right here. So let's go here like this. You can hear it's very, very boomy. Okay, compared to the nice clean sub that we're getting out of the octave lower. So let me show you that. That's nice and clean. So we want to keep this sub, we want to lose the other one. So in a group it's nice because you can tailor the different aspects of the bass noises that are running into the bus to give you the exact outcome you want. So typically instead of just affecting them all together, if you affect them all together, there's no way to surgically remove the octave higher sub that you're getting from this octave higher thing. But you can do that now because it's in a bus, so we just pull it off. And this technically isn't filtered, but it's -30. I mean, you're not going to hear it. Now when you combine them, all right, so we have a boominess in this part of it. And then this volume's a bit high. And then now we fixed our problem. Yeah. So you can actually do a lot of really cool stuff like that. Okay. So that's one basic example of how you can use groups to your advantage, because just putting a bunch of sounds together and processing them is fine, but you're not really getting the benefit of having them individually. Okay, so in FL, the difference between a layer and a bus is a layer in FL specifically, and I don't know how it works in Ableton, but a layer is having one MIDI signal that sends to multiple synths. What's going on, Fantastic Lord? Welcome to the channel. So typically you would have to have, each synth would have to have its own MIDI signal. So what you can do is you can add a layer and send the same MIDI signal to multiple synths. It's called parents and children, yeah. They use these weird words. So we'll do layer demo. This is actually useful. And it's important to know the difference and why you would use one and not the other in certain times, because, for example, that octave thing I showed you. So here we have the bass. We'll mute this. We'll put it in the layer. Okay, so the layer is now, this is the MIDI from the layer. It's like a MIDI out in this example. The layer is just a MIDI out that you can assign. So here we go. We have set children. So we're going to select the two bass noises here, set children. And now whenever I play a note on this layer here, you can see it's playing both the bass noises. This is good because if you have a synth stack, it's really good for progressive house or for like Millennium style, like melodic future bass and shit. Because let's say you have 6 fucking synths and you want them all to play the stack, you just use a layer. What it's bad for is if you want them in different octaves. Because let's say you really like the processing of this crazy bass and for some reason you don't want to change the octaves in the actual synth, then you would have to pull your MIDI out from the layer and put its own. You'd have to put its own fucking there. Instead, we can just do this. We can just increase this, and it'll actually have the same effect as the example we did before. Here. So if we isolate this, that doesn't sound like it's an octave higher. Huh? Should be. Let's go up again. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Thanks for those gifts, Funky. I really appreciate that. There it is. We got some new subs. It's good to know you didn't know. There you go. We're learning. So let's keep going here. Everyone give Funky a huge thank you. That's really generous of you, Funky. Thank you for that. So this isn't actually working. This should be an octave higher. And I don't know why it isn't. So now I'm just confused. Maybe I'm adjusting the wrong synth. Yeah, I'm adjusting the wrong synth. That's why. That's why. There we go. Now it'll be an octave higher. This is a really nice little technique, though. There we go. Okay. So that's great. Like, that's grouping, basic grouping, layering. This is all good. But when can this really shine? So there's two techniques I'll demonstrate. One is just a simple bus for reverb. The other will be parallel compression. So we'll bring this vocal in here. I hate wide mode. Sorry, guys. Wide mode is bad. All right, so we're gonna bring this here. This is vocal demo. Okay. I really like this vocal, so this is actually great. So let's see.
She's gonna break.
Okay, so I want to put reverb on this, but I don't want my main processing to be wet. So I'll sidechain. Sidechaining is just bussing two things at the same time, right? So you can run this.
She's gonna break.
And now this sidechain channel.
She's gonna break.
It's putting it out both at the same time. It's putting out the master and it's putting it out the and putting out the sidechain channel. So the most common thing you'll see in like obviously Ableton and Pro Tools and all this stuff is people love busting their verbs. They love verb sends, right? And FL has some presets that they use this too. I personally don't like them, and I'm going to explain why. Typically, you'll have a verb, you'll put the mix on full, you just do whatever verb setting you want, and then you adjust the send volume to match how wet the verb is on the vocal. So for example,
she's gonna break.
And we pull it back if we thought it was too much.
She's gonna break. Yeah.
So why is this good? It's good because it keeps your main vocal really it keeps it pure, and then you can EQ and you can do effects to your verb bus. So for example, let's say you want to only a lot of verbs have so busting verb and it's the right way to do it, but if it sounds good, it sounds good. Yeah, well, no. So it's good for these reasons, right? Like if you wanna affect your verb bus, you can do really cool shit like this, where you can band pass. This is technically not a band pass. It's technically what would this even be called? It's not filtered, so it's not a pass. It's just like a heavily EQ'd thing. But you can do stuff like this.
She's gonna break.
Right, versus this.
She's gonna break.
You're basically manually affecting your cut, right? You could also add an effect to this effect. So let's say I want to delay my verb. This is the only way to do this, unless you do... This is not the only way to do this, but let's say I want to delay my verb, which is weird, but let's just do it.
She's gonna break. Yeah.
Right, so that's cool too. So why is this good? You can also compress the signal going in, right? So let's say we want to heavily compress it so that your reverb signal is hitting off of something that sounds different than the vocal.
She's gonna break.
Right? Like, it sounds really cool, right? So that's great. The cool thing is you can do this on the actual vocal track too, and it'll sound identical. So if you put a verb on it, the mix was what, like 30% or something, and it was, what is this, 7.1, so it'll probably have to be like there-ish. It won't sound compressed, but whatever.
She's gonna break.
So that's the exact same thing as this.
She's gonna break.
Okay, the difference yeah. So there's that. The mix button on your verb is basically internally bussing, and that's why it sounds the same. So what else can you use this for, though? Because obviously you can't do these little effects and affect the reverb itself unless you bust it to it, so that's really good. But you can also compress it. So this is a trick called parallel compression. So let's crank the shit out of it.
She's gonna break, yeah.
Okay, so here, let's route this. This should be basically maxed.
She's gonna break.
Okay, so if I was to compress my main channel the way that I'm compressing this bus, it would sound like this.
She's gonna break, yeah.
Which is really overcompressed, obviously. Like you could never use that. But let's say I want to increase those lows a bit without taking away from the dynamic range, right? You can do that by parallel compressing. So parallel compressing means you have your send track and you have another track that is compressed that you play simultaneously. And so it's a style of compression that's really cool and really common in mixing and stuff. And it just adds fullness, and this is what it sounds like if I just slowly bring it in.
She's gonna break, yeah. She's gonna break.
So it's pretty subtle, but if I turn it off,
She's
here we go.
break.
Turn it on. Like the breaths and stuff, you can hear it. You can hear a lot more of the quieter things, without taking. It doesn't take out the top highs and stuff. The other cool thing is you can EQ this down too. So the same way that you can fuck with your reverb and things, with the parallel compression channel, you can decide what you want it to take. Typically, especially with vocals, you're not going to be booming the bottom end, really. It's a brightness thing. It's catching the... and then just adding fullness. So something like this would probably be pretty common. And then I would actually gate it as well, which is kind of a weird concept.
Yeah.
Anyways, and then on that you can then, obviously you can reverb the parallel compression and
Yeah.
and you can make it so I throw it to you on one track and the second track, no, yeah, basically. Is that what's called New York compression or something? No, I think that's a different technique entirely. So you can also do like side chain. That's parallel compression. That's it. You can also sidechain reverb. This is a really cool technique that I've done sometimes on the stream. I've done it in a couple songs. I call all of these techniques like try hard because they're so unnecessary. Like, you don't have to do any of this stuff to make stuff that sounds really good, in my opinion. I think if you just do clean EQ and cutting and then you just throw a nice clean reverb on it, it's going to sound good. If you have a clean signal coming in, it sounds good. This is that extra, totally unnecessary stuff for that 0.1% that no one can actually tell in the finished project, because why would you go to work doing all of this and then you're throwing a limiter on it at -9 anyways? It doesn't fucking matter. So, you know, it's cool to know and really useful for certain things, but it's pretty situational in modern music production, at least as far as electronic music goes. It's probably more applicable in like live music scenarios, live instruments, stuff like that. We're using a lot of like analog signals and things that you need to clean up and things that are a lot more particular. Like if you had just a guitar track and a vocal track, absolutely I'd be going all out on it to make it sound as good as I want, right? So, but for just, yeah, I mean, we're slamming bangers. Like none of this matters for that, right? Like no dubstep guy is sitting there fucking parallel compressing his vocals. Like who gives a shit? Anyways. What were we talking about? Sidechain reverb. Anyways, so this is really cool. I really like this technique. So I've shown you guys this before, but we'll just do it again because we're kind of in the teaching mode here. So you get the signal. There's a lot of different ways to do this. Let's do it this way. Let's go. We'll throw the signal recognizer P controller on the main vocal. We'll just do it all on the same channel. Actually, there's a more visual way to do this. I'll do it here. So we'll actually, what is this? Vocal. What you're doing is you're detecting the signal of the vocal, and then you're only playing reverb when the vocal is not playing. So there's a really visual look at what it's doing. You're taking, that's actually not what it should sound like. It sounds like this. That's not correct. It sounds like this.
She's gonna
right? So to do it more so you kind of have the dry vocal punch through and then the reverb ducks behind it. I'll never do it like that. I'll never actually do it so it's that raw. I would always add a subtle reverb on the actual main channel, post P controller obviously, so that it still kind of glasses everything over.
She's gonna break.
And this I've actually used in songs. This is actually viable. If we were doing a tier list, this is viable. This is a viable comp. But I would say sidechain compression or parallel compression it's good, but it's like a B tier. It's not meta. Yeah, so that's how you can use busing. This is all a form of busing. So this is more of a send, but bus and send is kind of interchangeable. But yeah, tracks, linking tracks is useful. You can do a lot of cool things. Same shit, yeah. Okay, so and you know, after all of that, right? So let's hear just the vocal processing I did on this first vocal. It's going to sound better because it's properly treated, but just by slapping a verb delay on it, the order does matter. I usually do delay and then reverb. But yeah, there it is. I think it might have originated because reverbs didn't have a mix button. Like if reverbs didn't have this button, you would have to send everything. So that could be it. It could be that simple. Wait a minute. Do you guys see that? What the fuck? You can lock the mix slider? I'm assuming it just goes to 100, right? Anyways, that's interesting. Something cool is going on there. I don't really know what, but... okay, so there you go. Alright, so let's look at this. Let's hear the vocal now.
Dies to talk to you, yeah.
Yeah, weird. You know, now I almost want to do a bus verb just to be fucking... Because we were just talking about it. We can do it. We'll sidechain it. We'll do a plate. Let's do something like this. Yeah, 100%. This is all fine. Let's try aluminum. I don't know the difference. We'll call this bus verb. And then let's see. Yeah, this is fine here. Bring that down a bit. All right, let's see what it sounds like.
Dies to talk to you, yeah. She's not your type of girl, yeah.
It's really metallic, eh?
Dies to talk to you, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. All right, so let's bring this down.
Dies to talk to you, yeah. Dies to talk to you, yeah.
There it is.
Dies to talk to you, yeah. She's not your type of girl, yeah.
I think this actually needs to be overproduced now that I'm listening to it.
She dies to talk to you, yeah. She's not your...
Yeah, I think I was underestimating how important a minimalist break is. So remember when I said that none of that stuff mattered, except for very few instruments? I think this could be one of those situations. Now that I've heard it, I'm going to actually change what I said. I was wrong.
No. No, no, no.
Let's see.
She's not.
That sounded like she was saying jizz, which was not my intention. Okay, we don't want the delay. Let's do this. And then we'll do octave lower, that is. So we'll bring this in. So actually, let's just keep it with the bass, because that was really nice. And it feels a little magical, so.
She dies to talk to you.
Yeah. Has anyone actually seen a physical plate? No. I don't think they're real. They're real, but I've never seen one. I've never seen it, so it doesn't exist, right? Isn't that the mentality today? Stream starting, that's the wrong thing. All right, let's go here. All right. So another reverb, so that should actually just go on this bus here. Okay. Do.
Yeah. She's not your type of girl, yeah. She's gonna break, yeah. She's not your type of girl, yeah.
It should be lower.
She's gonna break, yeah. She's gonna break. She dies to talk
That's
to
sick.
you, yeah.
All right, now we go here. Another really easy one for vocals. I do this a lot. It takes several clicks, and then you have a really cool effect. Like this H delay. I'm sweating. Let's go here. I guess dry wet's the same as mix, but yeah.
She dies to talk to you, yeah. She's not your type of girl, yeah. She's gonna break.
I guess this should go here.
You, yeah. She's not your type of girl, yeah. She's gonna break, yeah.
All right, so let's just keep going. If we're gonna overproduce this, I mean, we might as well go the whole way. So for this, we need to duplicate it. Take my shirt off. It's fucking hot as hell. We need the AC situation sorted. Alright. And we're gonna call this low Vox effects. Low or Vox double Vox, Vox 2 effects. Sure staying on. Sweaters coming off. Low Vox effects. Alright. Let's see.
She's gonna break.
Alright, so let's take the processing and then we'll do the altar boy. It may not work. I'm not really invested in it.
She's gonna break.
What the fuck?
She's gonna break.
Alright, so we're gonna do that and then we'll do a Haas delay.
She's gonna break. She's gonna break.
There it is. Easy.
She's gonna break, yeah. She's gonna break your heart. She's gonna
Where's the bass line?
She's gonna break. She dies to talk to you, yeah.
Reduce monocompatibility. Who cares about monocompatibility? Really, though. Like, does it matter? It might. Let's see.
She dies to talk to you, yeah. She's not your type of girl, yeah. She's gonna break, yeah.
It actually is not even that bad. It's also not stereo shaped for some reason. Wait a minute, what?
She's gonna break.
It actually wasn't even working. It could fuck the phase up though. It could phase itself. It's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Just sounds chorused. It's a little high on the bottoms. I'm gonna be honest. Let's actually bring this here.
She's gonna break, break, break.
There we go.
Break. She dies to talk
For
to
$35?
you, yeah.
That's pretty good.
She's not your type of girl, yeah. She's gonna break, 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 yeah. She's gonna break, break, break your heart. She's gonna
I mean, that's pretty good.
break your heart. She's gonna break your. She dies to talk to you, yeah. She's not your type of girl, yeah. She's gonna break, 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 yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. I mean, that's pretty fully processed. Let's do this.
She dies to talk to you, yeah. She's not your type of girl, yeah. She's gonna break, 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 yeah. She's gonna break, break, break your heart. She's your heart, 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 your heart.
All right, there it is.
Not your type of girl, yeah. She's gonna break, 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 yeah. No,
All right.
she dies to talk to you, yeah. She's not your type of girl, yeah. She's gonna break, 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 yeah. She's gonna break, break, break your heart. She's gonna
It's pretty good. I'm happy with it.
She dies to talk. She's gonna She dies to talk.
I'm trying to think. I think it's too dry in the first half of the drop.
Break your heart. She's gonna
But what do I put in here to make it not?
She dies to talk to you, yeah.
That part's great, the second half, but just this section right here. You know what I'm thinking, actually, is kind of the unintuitive thing, but literally just a delay clap. Just something like this. Because I don't want to flood it with kind of those, you know, this isn't the kind of song I want to flood with lasers and fucking rave alarms and shit. I just want it to be weird, dark, minimal perks that subtly prop up the thick as fuck bass line. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Well, that didn't work. That didn't sound good at all. Hang on. It's the right idea. What is this? Is this 4? Oh, that's why. Womp womp. I don't want it to be too heavy. But if it's just... Let me see. I'm going to pull a reference. That's what it's called. I'm going to pull a reference here. Pulling a reference.
Give me the glass, my mind of stone. Tear me to pieces.
There's a lot of rave alarms and shit in that. It's not quite. I'll find one. There's the other one, lovely, and then save me.
Still I keep on dreaming of you.
I think it's okay. I think it's just okay.
Break your heart. She's gonna.
Yeah, I think just those perks is fine. Just some dark perks. Something like that. It's literally just random shit to fill the space so that it doesn't sound empty. Like that. But not so bright.
She's gonna.
Could almost be on the 1. There. Because it should be continuous, like. Like, it works great for this. but we just need more. It's like a football match. Is that what I used? No. So let's try just mixing up these sounds. We'll call this Verb Perk. Yeah, shit like that. Just it's like nightmare shit, right? Just haunted house. There's actually another idea. That would sound good too. Repeated. Yeah. What's going on, my bag? Just thought of something really cool. If I got these really wide synth stacks that were detuned that went up, kind of like a siren. That might work. I'm just experimenting now. Add details. Odd siren. Let's try that. Could be shit. I don't know. Just needs a couple details. The meat and potatoes are there. Now we need the gravy. D sharp. Okay. So it is actually kind of like a rave siren. So again, I go back on my word, but only on this section. So let's try this. This is probably not going to work, guys. So maybe it doesn't pitch. Maybe it just stays up. This has got potential. fill it with this shit. We fill it with the reverbs.
Your heart, she's gonna.
Yeah, I think that's it. And this needs to be. Yeah, it needs to be that. Subtle. It's subtle, but I think that's what has to be done. Let's go down here. Let's bring that up a bit. Yeah, that's it. Oh boy. Oh boy.
She tries to talk to you. Yeah. She's not your type of girl. Yeah. She's gonna break. Yeah. She's gonna break.
Starts here.
She's gonna.
Yeah. This is it. That's it.
She's gonna.
That's it, for sure.
She's gonna. She's gonna.
Why is the first drop sounding better now? Okay. What's going on, Camp Soda? I should probably spend a day working on builds and drops alone. Yeah, I mean, that's what I do. Takes a while.
She's gonna
Oh, there's no, this isn't it, okay. Okay, we actually have progress. It's actually really close.
She dies to talk to you.
What's going on, Micah Music?
She dies to talk to
Welcome to
you.
the channel.
She's not your type of girl. She's gonna break, yeah. She's gonna break your heart. She's gonna
It's actually going very well.
She dies to talk to you. She's not your type of girl. She's gonna break, yeah. She's gonna break She's gonna She's gonna
There's no fucking...
yeah. She's gonna break your heart. She's gonna
It's really close. I'm trying to think what more I want to do here. I need to sit back. I think we do an outro. I'm gonna slap a limiter on it just to see what we're dealing with. I think it needs a good mix. Yeah, okay. So it's actually not that bad. I think it's actually pretty close. A couple effects were done. First render. No. Oh, I loaded another serum. Perfect. Well, now I know I can put as many as I want. So we'll do build synth. And this is to be tonal. It's going to resolve on the D sharp. That's why I have to make it like this. A D sharp.
She's gonna.
That is it.
She's gonna break your heart. She's gonna.
Okay, I gotta think. Do I want to add like a high-pitched ARP movement to this?
She's gonna break. She's gonna break.
All right, so let's do impact effect. It's gonna work. Oh man. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. I think it's basic, but let's just see. Hey, what's going on, Simon? I've been here 5 seconds and I love it already. That's nice. Well, we're just getting underway here with a new ARP sound. Oh my god, we can put the ARP on the drop! Fuck!
She tries to talk to you. She's not your type of girl. She's gonna break. She's gonna She tries to talk to you. She's not.
Oh, my thing fucked up. There it is. You'd open up the recently arch with the drop. Yeah, I'm not happy with the notes yet, though. Yeah, I think the ARP should go in the drop at some point. I need to get the right notes though, and it should basically, usually I do these. I'll do stuff like that. This is a common one. What's going on, Apple Bottom? What else we do? Oh, there. Like this. All that matters is that it goes with all of the bass line. I like ARPs that stay the same but work with the entire bass line. If that makes sense. Like that. You know? I don't know if that works with the vocal though, so we gotta try it.
She tries to talk to you.
Now.
She's not your type of girl. She's gonna break. She tries to talk to you.
We'd actually like this for this part. Or we do, I mean, there's so many different types. Let me, oh my gosh. Let me go like this. It's gotta be perfect, so I'll take the time and do it. Bang, bang, bang.
Oh, yeah. She's not your type of girl, yeah. She dies to talk to you, oh, yeah.
Maybe that was it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She dies to talk to you, oh, yeah. Talk to you, oh, yeah. Talk to you, oh, yeah.
Maybe it does work and I'm just losing my mind.
Talk to you, oh, yeah. She's not your type of girl, yeah. She dies to talk to you, oh, yeah. 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 She's not your type of girl, yeah. She's gonna break, yeah. She's gonna break, yeah. She's gonna.
Does the art work with the fucking bass line? That'd be insane. It's a totally different style of song, but if I can get one that works with the bass line, I'll entertain it.
She's gonna break, yeah. She's gonna.
But I don't think it needs to be. It just needs to be an accent. So. It needs to come in there, right? Let's try this. That could be it. All right, then the second half. do this. We go minor 7th on the D. That's the wrong thing. That's not it either. I don't think that's it either. Boring. What's going on here? Why is it all wacky? Oh, they're grouped. What the fuck is happening? I don't think that's it. I think it works in its broken way.
She's gonna.
I don't know. Maybe I think I'm just overdoing it now. I don't fucking know. From the beginning.
She dies to talk to you. Yeah. She's not your type of girl. Yeah. She's gonna break. Yeah. She's gonna break your heart. She's gonna. She dies to talk to you. Yeah. She's not your type of girl. Yeah. She's gonna break. Yeah. She's gonna break She's gonna.
I think it works.
She's gonna.
Ship it.
She dies to talk to you. Yeah.
Nice.
Break your
Okay. What am I missing here? So let me see. I mean, that's pretty much it. Alright. Okay. There it is. I mean, that's it. I'm gonna mix this tomorrow. And maybe I hear more things, but the only thing I don't like is how bright the bass is. But I need to mix it first. I need to get it all together. I need to hear what it actually sounds like, and then I'll be able to know. Happy Monday, guys. Thanks for watching. It's March. Stay safe out there. Tell someone you love them. Peace.